two questions out there. One is the policy question, the other is the constitutional question. Now, if we could just take this to the policy question for a moment, and I'll just speak to that, that when I look around the world and I see countries that have a policy like this, and the list of countries that have a policy like this, the only one in the modern industrialized world that seems to retain this policy is Canada plus the United States. And the rest of them, I don't know if anybody has lined up in any long lines to get into those other countries that do have a birthright citizenship as part of their policy. I listened to representatives from the Dominican Republic talk about what's happening with Haiti being their neighbor and how they essentially analyzed their constitution and found a way to reverse that a few years ago to their benefit. And so I don't think I'm hearing an argument as to why it would be a good idea to grant automatic citizenship to any baby that could be born in the United States, to any mother who could find a way to get into the United States. That hands over the immigration policy to everybody except Americans. And so I don't know that that's even a debate before this committee unless you want to expand your political base by any means necessary. Second thing comes back to then is the constitutional question, which I was confident of when I walked in this room today, and I remain confident of that position. But the question to pose really is, how do we get the constitutional question answered? And the way to get the constitutional question answered is anybody going to litigate today? I don't think so. We have to have a statute in order to trigger that constitutional litigation. And as I examine through this, if that's the case, I don't know what's left out here to be answered this committee or by the witnesses. If it's the majority opinion of this committee that it's not a good policy to grant automatic citizenship to any baby born on U.S. soil for any reason whatsoever, other than a couple of light exceptions, if it's not a good policy, then how do we get to a good policy to rescind and reverse this practice that has grown? Is there a limitation that we could expect if this practice goes on and, say, the next Congress and the next president simply, or if there's a constitutional amendment that guarantees this birthright citizenship, can we confer citizenship on people that don't even want it? And what happens to demographics of America if this policy is not reversed?